Good morning, students. Students, as we have already discussed, how we can find the square root of any number by using log division method. Okay, students. So similarly, in this assignment also, we will try to find out some square roots. Okay, by using log division method. So the very first question is, we have to find the square root of 2.9 up to 2 decimal. We have to find out the square root of 2.9 up to 2 decimals. Okay, students. See, students, we can write 2.9. We can write 2.9 as 2.90 to make this 90 appear. 2 more zeros and 2 more zeros. Students, okay, because we know that if we just remove this decimal, it will be number of times of zeros and these zeros can be cancelled out if we remove the decimal. Okay, so we can write this as this. So we will find the square root of this by log division method. Okay, so just write this 2.9 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, students. Now what we will do is we will start making the pairs of two numbers from the end and place bar over them. Okay, so I'm starting by placing the bars. Okay, so these two zeros are making one pair, these two zeros are making one pair, and this 90 is making one pair, and the remaining part is 2. So the only 2 is making one pair. Okay, now we have 2. So we will take any number whose square is near to this 2. Okay, we know that 1 square is 1, that is nearer to 2, because if we take 2, that will be 2 square will be 4, that is greater than 2. So we can't take 2, we just write 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so this 2 minus 1 will be 1. Okay, now we will take this 1 and just double it. So double of this will be 2. Okay, students. Now we have decimal here. So we just put decimal. Now we just take the another bar. Now the next bar is 90. So we just write 90 here. Okay. Now we will take this 2. And a digit along with this 2. And multiply it by the same digit. Okay. We have to form a number near to 190. So what we gonna do is we take 7 here. Okay. So 7 into 7. 7 is 49. 4. 7 is 14. 189. 189 is nearest to 90. 190. So it will be 7 and 7. So it will be 189. If we subtract, it will be 1. Okay. Now the next part contain 0 0. So just write 0 0 here. Okay. Now what we will take? We just take this 17, that is 70 without decimal. Okay, we have to take without decimal, so it will be 17, and the double of 17 is 34. So just write 34 here. Okay, friends. So we will take this 34 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay, friends. See, students, the minimum digit that we can take is 1. So it will be 341. That is greater than this 100. Okay. So we can't divide it. So what we gonna do is we just write 0 here and 0 here. Okay. Now I will use the next zeros also. So the next zeros are 0 and 0. Okay. Because I already placed 0 here. So I will just take the next bar digits also. So it will be 0 0. So just write 0 0 here. Now I will take this 340 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay, to form a number near to 10,000. So if I take 2 here, it will be 2 to the 4, 0, 8, 6. So I will write out 2 and 2. So it will be 6, 8, 0, 4. If I subtract, then it will be 6, 0, 2 and 3. Okay. So this is our remainder. 6 minutes we have to find out the square root of 2.9 just up to 2 decimals. Now we have 3 decimals. So we can write it as square root of 2.9 as, see, we have to just write down up to 2 decimals now. So the answer is 1.70. Okay students, so I hope you understand this question. Now students, our first question, second part is, we have to find the square root of root 3 up to the 3 decimals. Okay students, so we can write this 3 as, 3.0000 and 00. Okay, so in order to find this number square root, we will find this number square root. Okay, because both of these are equal. So by long division method, just write it here. Okay students, now just make the base and place bar over them from the end. So 0 0 0 0 0 0 and just 1 3 is taking 1 here. Okay students, now we have to take a number whose square is nearer to 3. So it will be 1 because 1 square is 1. 1, so this 1 here and subtract 1, it will be 2. Okay students, now take this 1 and just double it. So double of 1 is 2. So just write 2 here. Now we have decimal here. So just write decimal. Okay students, and take the next one. The next one contains 0 0. So just write 0 and 0. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to take this 2 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay students. So here we will take the number 7. Here we will take the number 7 students. Okay. 7 7 is a 49, 4. So it will be 189. Okay students. So we have 7 here and 7 here. So we can write it as 189. So the remainder is 11. Okay students, now what we will take is, we will take this number without decimal. So without decimal it will be 17. So just double it. So double of 17 is 34. So double of this 17 is 34. Okay. And just take these next zeros. Here I will write just these zeros next to this 11. So now I will be taking this 34 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay students, so in order to take the number near to 1100, I will take for example 3 here. I will take 3 here. So 3 is a 9, 4 is a 12, 1, 3 is a 9, it is 1029. Yes, it is near to this number. So just take 3 here and 3 here. So it will be 1029. If I subtract them, it will be 1 7. Okay, so it will be 71 students. Now I will take this number. So this number is without decimal, it will be 173. So what I will take is, I will take the double of this. So double of this will be 6, 4 and this. So it will be 746. So just write 746 here and take the next other zeros. So the next part contains 2 zeros. So just write 2 zeros here. Okay students, now we have to take this 346 and our digit and multiply it by same digit. So in this blank I will take the number 2 here. Okay, because I have to form a number near to 7100. Okay students, so if I multiply this, it will be 2 to the 4, 6 to the 12, 1, 4 to the 8, 1 and so it is 6924. So if I subtract 6924, it will be 6, 7 and 1 students. Okay students, so the remainder is 176. See students, we have to find its square roots only up to 3 decimals. We got about 3 decimals. Oh sorry students, we have taken 2 here. So just write 2 here and 2 here. Okay students. So we have got our 3 decimals. So the root of 3 will be 1.732. Okay students. See students, these are some lengthy questions. So just try to do yourself in a rough notebook first. Then try to solve them in your fair notebook. Okay. Now students, in our question number first, third part. we have to find the square root of 10 by 3, or I will say 3 is to 3 by 3 up to the 2 decimal places. Okay, students. So this 3 is to 1 by 3. 3 is to 1 by 3. It can be written as 3. This is a 9 plus 1 10. So it can be written as 10 by 3. Okay, students. So if I divide this 10 by 3, it will be 3.3333 and 33. Okay, students. And so on. It will continue the same way. Okay, students. So now we will try to find out the square root of this number. Okay. So by log division method, just like this. So 3.3333 and 3 students. See, students, take these 3 into pairs so that we can place bar over them also. Okay. See, students, I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 trees because I will just place bar over them, and these all 3 are placed under each of the bar. Okay, students. So the remaining is just 3. So we will take the number whose square is nearer to 3, that is 1. So 1 here, 1 here, and if I subtract 1, it will be 2. Okay, students. Now, just take this 1 and just double it. So double of 1 will be 2. So just write 2 here. Now we have decimal here. So just write the decimal. Okay. Now the next part I take 33. Next part I take 33. So just write 33 here. Take this 2. And I have to take a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay. We have to form a number nearer to 233. Okay. So if I take students 8 here and 8 here, it will be 8 is 64. 6, 8 to the 16. 16, 6 less. 16 plus 6 is 42. So just write 224 here. Okay. 8 here and 8 here, students. Okay, students. Now just subtract them. It will be just 9. Because if I subtract 233 from 224, it will be just 9. Now, take this number without decimal. So without decimal, it will be 18. So just double it. So double of it will be 36. Okay, students. Now we will take the next bar. The next bar contains the next 33. So just write 33 here. Okay. Now I will take this 36 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. So we have to form a number near to 9, 33. So if I take students 2 here, so it will be 2 to the 4, 6 to the 12, 1, 3 to the 6 and 7. Yes, it is nearer to this number, okay. Because if I take 6, 3 and multiply it by 3 students, it will be 9, 6 is 18, 1 and 1, 0, 8, 9. That is greater than this number. So I can't take this. So I will take 2. So just write 2 here. And 2 here, students. Okay, so it is 724. So just subtract them and it will be, see, 13 this is 9, 12, it will be 0 and this. So 9 for the 13, 3. Sorry, students, it will be 9 for the 13, 2. Yes, it is 209. Okay, students. Now, what we will do is we will take the next bar and take 33. Oh, sorry. For before that, I will take this number. The number is 182 without decimal. So the number is 182 without decimal. So what we going to do is we will just double this number. So double of 182. Double of this 182. So it will be 2 to the 4, 8 to the 16 and 364. So just write 364 here. Now take this number and write here. Okay. So we have to form a number near to 20933. Okay. But we going to take this, we just take 364 and a digit and multiply it by same digit. Okay, students. We have to form a number near to this. So if I take 5 here, so it will be 5 times 25. 2, 5 was a 20, 22, so 2 here, 5 is a 30, 32, and 3 here. So 5 is a 15 and 18. So just write 5 here and 5 here. Okay, so it is 1, 8, 2, 2 and 5. Okay, students. So, students, if I subtract, it will be 8. Okay, 0, 7 and 2. So, the remainder is 2, 7, 0, 8. Okay, students. Now, we have to just take our answer to the 2 decimal places. Okay, so our answer of 3 is 2, 1 by 3 rule is 1.825. Okay, students. See, students, what if I just round off this number, see, in order to round off any number, what we check is that it contains a number 5 or greater than 5 or not. Okay, see, it has 5. If any number contain after decimal, if any number contain 5 or any digit more than 5. So what we going to do is we just remove that number and the digit before that will be succeeding. So just we can remove, see, we have 5 here at the last place. So what we going to do is we just remove this 5 and the number before it will get succeeded. So it will be 183. Okay. So after rounding off, we can write 1.825 as 1.83. Now, students, in the second question, we have to do is we have to find the number of digits in the square root of the following numbers. Okay. See, students, we have 4 numbers, that is 225, 441, 1849 and 46656. These are 4 numbers. We just have to find the number of digits in their perfect square, or we can say, the square roots. Okay, students. See, students, if I take an example, just say 1225. Okay, if I take 1225, we know that the square root of 1225 will be 35. Will be 35, students. If you solve the square root of 1225, it will be 35. See, the square root of 1225 contains 2 digits only. In 35, we have 2 digits. So, the answer of this part will be 2 digits. Okay. So, in this question, we have to do the similar things. Is just without calculating the square root. We don't have to calculate its square root. But we have to just tell that how many digits will be there in the square root. Okay. So, for this, we have a formula. If the number of digits in any number, see, it can be either even or it can be odd. See, friends, 1, 2, 2, 5. There are 4 numbers. Now. So, it is an even number. So, if I take 625, okay, it contains 3 digits. That is an even number, odd number. Okay, so it can be categorized as an even number and odd number, where n is the number of digits. So the number of digits in its square root. So number of digits in its square root is given by, if n is even, so we will write as n by 2. If n is odd, it is written as n plus 1 divided by 2. See, students, we are taking these 4 examples here. See, the number is 225. In 225, number of digits, or we can write it as n, or we can write it as n is equals to 3, because 1, 2, 3, there are only 3 digits. That is odd, because 3 is an odd number. Therefore, we have to find out the number of digits in this square root. Therefore, number of digits in its square root is equal to, see, n is odd now, for odd we have formula n plus 1 divided by 2. So n plus 1 divided by 2, where the value of n is 3. So 3 plus 1 divided by 2. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 by 2 is 2. So the answer is 2. Okay, students. See, students, you can also clarify this. See, root of, if we take root of 225, it is 15. And this 15 has only 2 digits. Okay, and this is our answer. Okay. So in the next part we have 441. So in 441, the number of digits, bracket n is equals to 1 to 3 digit, that is an odd number. Okay, therefore number of digits in its square root, it is given by the formula n plus 1 divided by 2, where the value of n is 3. So it will be 3 plus 1 divided by 2, it will be 4 by 2, that is 2 answer. Okay, so the square root of 441 just contain 2 digits. Okay, now in the next part is 1849. See students, in 1849 there are 4 digits. So the value of n, small n is, in 1849, n is 4. That is an even number. And for even number we have formula n by 2. Therefore number of digits in its square root, and its square root is equals to n by 2, where the value of n is 4. So 4 by 2 is 2. So our answer is 2 students. Okay. In our next part, that is part 4, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 digits. So in 4, 6, 5, 6, the value of n, where n is the number of digits are 5. That is odd. And for odd we have formula n plus 1 by 2. This implies number of digits. In square root is equals to n plus 1 divided by 2, where the value of n is 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 by 2. So it is 3. Okay students, so I hope you understand this. It has, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have discussed the 4 parts of the question number 2. The remaining 2 parts, this part 5th and part 6th, you have to do yourself. Okay, so I'm just ending this class here. So in our next class, we will discuss the next questions also. Okay, so till then, just be safe and be at home. Okay.